Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I got a video request on like third party situations. If it gets sexual, it gets sexual, but I feel like I wanted to just manifest and do a reading on just the third party situation in general, like all the energies involved, whether it be your energy, their energy, just like how the situation or what the messages you need to hear right now if you are in a third party situation. So I already pre-shuffled some cards and I kind of like did some thinking on it. So some of the cards I got was frustration and pain, sadness, guilt. I saw guilt when I was shuffling. And I feel like if you are in a third party situation or you sense like your intuition is telling you you are in a third party situation, follow your intuition, follow your heart, because your heart never lies to you. But if it's coming from a very fearful and frustrated place, then it might just be a false illusion or manifestation that you're manifesting fear and pain into your life. So it's like if you continue to, I want to say, dwell in those emotions or overthink it or reject your intuition, if you reject your intuition, like even if you're in denial, if you tell yourself like I'm not in a third party situation, but like the clues are there, you're getting the synchronicities, the synchronicities, if you're getting like signs that you are in a third party situation, then you are. So it's like for you to reject it, you're only going to make yourself more frustrated and it's only going to be more painful. And I see that like the frustration card is like obviously a rectangle trying to go into what it looks like a circle. So it's like it's obviously, you're just gonna have to take it for what it is. Like you're gonna have to reflect deep on yourself. And when you go through third party situations, or just if the third party situation, honestly, for some of you guys, I'm getting like energy that you're overthinking and you're putting yourself in a painful situation, because for some of the situations, majority or maybe half, it's the third party situation is not a person, but for some of you it is a person. But you need to stop. For some of you, you're blaming yourself for being involved, or you probably feel guilty for playing a part in this, but I feel like it was a part of your growth and you shouldn't be fearful. You shouldn't. A lot of times when we are frustrated, we're angry, or we're confused in a third party situation, we tend to look at ourselves as in a very negative spotlight, because I got the card reflection, and we tend to, I don't know, look at yourself as not worthy, or you're undeserving of like an actual like Two of Cups, you know what I mean? Like I just saw 111 and 333. So it's like you have to watch your like what you're thinking about and what you're manifesting into your life, because you could be like overthinking this third party situation and just letting go of this perception of this person. Stop. I feel like a lot of people, like you in this pile, a lot of you guys are idolizing this person. They're really not as great as you think they are, or you're not even that. They could be a very good, great person, a very lovable person, but you're looking at them as like in like with rose colored glasses. Like you're looking at them as not human, and this person is human. They're going to make mistakes, things are going to get tricky, everybody makes mistakes. Like a lot of us don't follow our heart, don't follow our intuition, and you can't just point and blame this person for not following their heart, not following their intuition, and going against what you think is right for the both of you guys. Because everybody has free will, and they're probably not done learning the lessons they need to learn in this third party situation. And for some of you, like I said, it could just be like they're really focusing on their finances, their career. Some of them don't even know what they want to be in life. They're still discovering themselves. So they can be committed to you because they're not committed to themselves, and not because they don't want to be committed to themselves, but they don't know what to be committed to right now when it comes to life in general. And I don't think you are either. I think you're still figuring things out with this growth card. Everybody's still figuring things out. Even if you have a good career, your finances are good, you never know what your life is going to be like 4 or 3 years down the road. You might even switch careers. You might not do what you do. You might not enjoy what you're doing right now. Or you might not enjoy, like, what you enjoy doing right now, you might not enjoy it a year from now, a couple months from now. It might be something that you didn't expect. Life is just unpredictable in itself, and I feel like this relationship is going to be unpredictable, but the more you try to fit your perspective on what the relationship should be in this third party, like, basically you going in your mind how the third party situation should play out and how it should be and how the ending, like the happy ending, should be, is only going to make you more frustrated. And I feel like you have to do more reflection on yourself, and it's going to be very, very, very painful. But I think this card said it. Befriending pain. It says, when discomfort becomes a friend, my most limited beliefs are healed. So I feel like stop rejecting those harsh feelings, the angry feelings, the grief, the frustration, the sadness, the resentment, the every emotion that's like very, very hard for you. Start rejecting it and just basically see the situation for what it is. And if you don't know right now where you stand with this person, or you don't have enough information, like you don't have the clues, you're not getting synchronicities, then you need to just go with the flow and just trust yourself and be like, I feel like you probably have been losing a lot of sleep, or you're just very anxious, and I feel like your body right now is calling for you to get rest. I think I did, in this card it says, I feel better once I get the rest I needed. And I feel like because you're so overwhelmed, because this third party situation is overwhelming you, or you're confused, is making you manifest more confusion. Like, you're confused, so you overthinking confused assumptions is making more confused synchronicities, or just thought patterns in your head. You're making yourself more frustrated. So it's kind of like making yourself suffer in a way, when you can just know that time will unravel everything. Eventually everything starts to unravel. Everything will unravel. Nothing ever stays. Like, you have, like, I don't know why I'm picturing like a fist, and then it slowly just opening up. Like, I feel like you're very tense right now. You might have to, like, I don't know, do more meditations, or just realize when your body is really tense in certain areas. You might have to, like, stretch more, do yoga, get into your body more, do things to release, like, tension, and because these type of emotions, like frustration and pain and anger and sadness and all that, can make your body feel very like you go in the flight or fight response, and that's very bad on your nerves. It can be very, really bad on your mental health and your nerves, and the way you see, like, things can be very scary. So I'm just getting into these, like, what the third party situation is, because it could be different for all of you guys. And if it is sexual, like a actual, like, wife, or like somebody that they're having sex with, then I'll tune into that as best as I can. But I feel like majority of this is like your own beliefs are not what it seems. It's really not what it seems. You're coming up with your own assumptions, and in doing that, coming up with your own story, it's manifesting confusion. And that can be very scary, to not know what's going on. But it's a part of your growth to trust your intuition and to let things go. Like you can't hold on to a person, you can't hold on to a situation. Even if they promise you certain things, you can't hold on to a promise. Because life is so unexpected. And people have free will, free choice. You need to stay committed to yourself and find out what you want to be committed to, because it might down a long run, it might be not even be this person anymore. That's why it's important to let people do what they need to do or want to do, because it's a part of divine guidance, divine purpose. It's going to happen anyways. So forcing this person or the situation is just going to be painful for you. You might have been having a lot of dreams about this person. Or a lot of trust issues in the relationship because of like past things you've been through, and that can also create tension and like push this person away. I got the 3 of Wands. This person's focused on some type of goal, outcome. Like very, very fixated on an outcome of some sort. Very, very focused right now. Very, very focused. Like they have tunnel vision on this outcome, or you have tunnel vision on a certain outcome that you want to play out. The both of you guys do. I don't know if it's the same situation, or this could be what your person is focused on in work, or how they want their life to play out right now. It's like they have a certain goal, and I think you might have a certain goal for the relationship or your work. It could be both, but I'm really tuning in. You have a fixated, but it's fixated to where for some of you it might be creating fear because you want it to work out in this way so bad that it's creating fear, because you're trying to figure out, okay, what if this doesn't work out? What if it doesn't pan out how it's supposed to be, or how like you have a way in your mind how you want it to be, and if you're just fearful, like, what if it does not work out how I'm thinking it should work out? And I feel like you have to let that go. You have to let that go, because this relationship might play out. It might work out, but it's not gonna be what you expect. It might be something better. It might be something more, something that your perception in your mind can't. It's too big for your mind to comprehend, if that makes sense. It's not even for you to get what's going on. You don't need to figure everything out of what's going on in third party situation, or just in this relationship in general. Your mind is not capable of holding everything, all the blessings. Basically, you're gonna have a lot of blessings coming in with this 3 of Wands, and your mind is trying to focus on one blessing working out. You know what I mean? Like, it could be this relationship, it could be work, it could be anything. You're focused on one blessing but there's a lot of possibilities of how this can work out. And I feel like you're overseeing this by having tunnel vision. It's okay to have tunnel vision or focus on your goals. That's very, like, that's important. But I feel like you're also trying, it's like it's fixated. It might be fixated on this relationship. So, like, just watch. Don't become obsessed with this person or the outcome, because this person is still growing. You're still growing. And it can really hurt you for this person to make decisions on their own based off of, like, how they feel, what can better them. I feel like they're focused on what can better them right now. And this really might not involve you. And this can be very frustrating. But at the end of the day, them working on themselves will also improve the relationship if they do come back, or it will improve the relationship if they make choices based off of, like, their self-healing. So in doing so, it might not seem like it's involving you in some way. I feel like this is how you can get very frustrated in times, like very frustrated with this person's, like, choices and actions, but this person's not obligated to work in your favor. They're not obligated to work in your favor. They have their own life going on, their own issues, like their own inner battles. And I feel like this can really, you can really turn your nose at them at times, or, like, threaten to end the connection for some of you. You need to be more patient and more loving, but unconditionally. And if that means distancing that means distancing if that means separating your energy from theirs, then do that. Like, if you feel like the choices they're making that they feel is improving them, it don't have to mean that it's improving them. It's just a part of their journey. Like, the choices that they're making, they feel like it's the best decision for them, then let them do that. Let them make them choices. If you feel like they're going to fall on their face, let them fall on their face. It's really not up to you to help or save this person, or for the decisions to help make you happy, basically. But this person's heavily focused on something right now. Like, this is what I'm hearing. Like, they wake up thinking about this. They go to sleep thinking about this. It's something, like, I think they want to have a new beginning, or they know their spirit or their heart can feel a new beginning opening up. And they're, like, trying to prepare for this, or they're trying to make sure they're prepared for some sort of event or situation. Maybe it's even something that they really wanted as a child. Like, they had, like, a certain career goal for themselves as a child, and that didn't work out recently. And now they're trying to figure out what to do next. And this could be the third party situation. They're more focused on committing to themselves, or committing to, they don't know what's, like, they're even confused. The Moon card. Yeah, with the Moon card, they're confused about how they feel. It's like they have to redirect their feelings when it comes to relationships, when it comes to life, when it comes to goals, when it comes to, like, how they feel about themselves. Even, I think, with the reflection card, a lot of people are confused about themselves right now with everything going on in the world. It's like a huge transformation going on with the whole collective. So I feel like they're going through this transformation, probably has been like lingering for a long time. Like they needed to go through this transformation, and in meeting you in this work situation not working out how they planned it to, or it's something that didn't work out that they really like loved or enjoyed doing, or they thought they loved and enjoyed doing, or it could even be this third party, like this third party situation has like another person involved, like the relationship, they really love this person and then you came in and it kind of made them feel differently. Like they know they feel differently when it comes to you, a completely different, it could be for some of you a completely different emotion, and they're trying to distinguish it to like, how do I love this person and I really enjoy this person, or I have deep feelings for this person. So they're trying to even figure out they are still even in love with their partner, their girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. Or if you're the girlfriend, boyfriend, they're still trying to figure out if they have feelings for you, or if they're enjoying, if they want to go out and enjoy other companies, other friends, other people. It's like they want to just have a new, like with the Three of Wands, they just want to have new things, new surroundings, new people, new projects, new work environment, even new everything. They might even change their hairstyle. They just want new, like they might even buy different clothes. They just want new, something new, and that's okay. It might be frustrating to hear this if you are in a relationship with this person and you find out they may have been cheating. If your intuition was telling you that they're cheating, they just want something new. And I feel like with how deep your emotions can get, they're scared of like, they're fearful of like how this can affect you, to know that they want to experience new experiences because they're changing as a person, as like a whole. This person is really not obligated to you at all. With the Judgment, yeah, it's like it's like a wake-up call for this person. This is a wake-up call for this person, and or a wake-up call for you in the relationship. It's like time for you to like really reflect on yourself and ask yourself, like, am I codependent on this person and their decisions? Like, it's kind of like you're codependent on their decisions, and when they make a decision and it doesn't revolve around you, you get very upset and frustrated, angry. You even probably look at yourself like less worthy or less deserving, and you're more than deserving. It's just people grow apart. You're not even obligated to make choices for this person. So if this person acts like they're obligated, you're not obligated to stay committed to this person. You can cut anybody out of your life whenever you want to. That's the privileges we have of free will. And maybe even like if you were the third party and you cut this person out, it was like a wake-up call for them, because now they're realizing that they don't want to be with their significant other, and they actually want to make a huge shift in their life, but they have some type of fear with this Moon card. So it's taking them some time. You have to be patient. It's really, transformation is very scary. And if you've been through like shadow work or like transformation, if things have like changed it drastically, like if you have it, basically if you had a tower moment before, you should have come from an understanding place in your heart to know that like a tower moment is very deep, scary, it's dramatic, it's it can even be traumatic, very traumatic, depending on what events are unraveling, what they have to wake up to, because you never know what this person is really, you never know what anybody's really going through. And for some of you, even leaving this person, it could strain their financial situation. Like leaving this person could, I don't know why I heard like homeless, or basically they share a home. Like if they share an apartment or a home with this person, then you should understand why it's taking this person some time. Everything doesn't revolve around you. If they have been with this person for like years, then you should understand. And if they have kids with this person, then you should understand. If they are in marriage, you should have an understanding heart. And it's going to be painful to, I don't want to say wait on this person, because you should never wait on somebody. That's codependent as fuck. That's very codependent. It's desperate. You should look in yourself if you're that codependent to wait around. You need to get busy. You need to go to the gym. You need to walk around the block, call your friends, make dates with your friends, go to the movies with your friends, talk on the phone with your friends. Do something other than being codependent. If you're codependent, you need to do more shadow work on why am I so clingy onto this person's decisions. Why is this person, everybody, if you're in love, it can affect your moods, but why is it affecting my moods so drastically like this? Like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to get more rest. You need to take care of yourself. You need to still enjoy life. Six of Wands. Yeah, you guys could be watching this person thinking that they left you out in the cold and they're not thinking about you. Like, they look careless, or they're cold-hearted is how you feel at the moment, or you just don't know how they feel at the moment. You really don't know where the connection lies for some of you. For some of you, it was broken promises, or it was promises they couldn't keep, and that's very painful. And I feel like you might have to wake up to this, or it's like a judgment call for you to realize you need to really be there for yourself. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your emotions. If you're a divine feminine and you're not trusting your emotions, that's wounded feminine energy. And you need to do more reflection on why you're not trusting your emotions or your intuition, or why your intuition is all over the place. It's in like very Seven of Cups energy, your intuition. You might have to do like a yoni steam, meditations on cleansing your feminine energy, your uterus, everything. You might have to like, are we in a full moon right now? I think we're actually, your emotions might be very, very heightened at the moment. What else? You could be very fucking emotional right now. Very emotional. Two of Cups, you guys. So this person might have went public with their spouse or their girlfriend, boyfriend, and you saw this, and this really upset you, and it really put some type of fear into your head that made you feel like they're working on the relationship, like they went back into the relationship. And because of fear, this person could have went back to something that was very familiar to them. Doesn't mean that they're happy, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean that everything is how it seems, especially on social media. If it was on social media, or if you see them just out in public with their significant other, it does not, like, everything is not what it seems. And if they did get themselves involved with you, that means there's some type of there's something that's not, they're not secure in their relationship if they involved you in it, if you know what I mean. Like, nobody that's secure in their relationship is going to go seek out a third party, is going to go seek out, you know what I mean? So if it is such a Two of Cups, they would have never got involved with you. They would have never made those mistakes. Maybe this person, if this person did decide to work it out with their girlfriend, boyfriend, you might have to just do deep reflection and stop reaching out to this person. You might just have to, like, really wake up with the judgment card, and, like, give yourself self-respect and step back. Stop, like, watching their page. Stop reaching out to them. Stop texting, calling them. And if For some of you, though, let me see. For some of you, though, it looks like they're in a relationship, but it's really just they're shifting a relationship with their partner into a friendship. They don't want, because Two of Cups is about friendship. They just have meeting you, for some of you, meeting you help them realize that with their spouse or whoever they're dating is really equivalent to friendship, and they feel very deeply about you in this relationship. They just don't know how to break it to their spouse that they only feel for them in a friendship way. If that makes sense to somebody out there. Like, but it's up to you whatever beliefs you want to. It's up to you whatever beliefs you want to put in your head. It could be negative, it could be positive, or it could just be, I'm just gonna let it go and let it plan out how it's supposed to plan out. Even if you have beliefs and you're manifesting in your head, I'm manifesting this person, or whatever, it's still gonna plan out the way the divine wants it to pan out. No matter how much you manifest this person, no matter how much you put it in your head that they're working it out, they're probably not even working it out. They probably just broke up and they're just friends. They just have that type of bond where they can still be friends. But you have this belief in your head that this person doesn't want you. For some of you, it is that. And like the divine, it's like you just need to stop being so codependent on the beliefs that you put in your head. For some of you, not even codependent on this person, codependent on beliefs that you put in your head without having accurate information to back it up. It's like you confuse yourself, or you put these scenarios in your head that aren't even true. And you could be blocking your blessings that way, with that fixation on that tunnel vision I was talking about, with thinking things are one blessing is supposed to, like thinking a blessing is supposed to come in you in this way only, and that's the only way I'm going to accept it. If it comes to me in this package wrapped up just like this, is like you're blocking the blessings when you do that. You just need to go with the flow. For some of you, the relationship is just for some of you, the relationship is just for publicity. Did I say that word? For like, they're just flaunting the relationship for ego purposes. Like, it's for people to like be in awe of the relationship that they have with this Judgment card. But it's really false with the Moon. It's very false. They're not happy at all. The relationship might even be very, very fucking toxic. But to outsiders like you and other people, it looks like it's this perfect relationship, and it's really not. This person's actually suffering, and I think with meeting you, the Judgment card, you help them wake up to this, that they're not really happy at all. It's just their ego wants them to keep the relationship because it kind of looks good. This person might have a partner or a wife, a husband that complements how they look, or whatever, for whatever reasons. It could be just like whatever, because they have like a nice house, nice car together. It could be just, I don't know why I'm seeing like the Devil card. It's like for ego purposes. It's not what you think for some of you guys. And for some of you guys, they're just working on transforming their relationship with their partner into something of more of like friendship type of deal. They just don't know how to come out and say this, because emotions can get tricky. And then this is a full moon, so I think we just got out of retrograde too. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. King of Cups just peeked out at me. Wow, somebody could be looking at you like you're happily single while they're stuck in this like marriage. And if it's not a marriage, it's a marriage to the divine, because you know the divine and spirituality, like the spiritual realm, they pick up on energy. So ethers, it looks like they're intertwined in a marriage. So while they're in this, if you are a third party, like I'm talking to, like if you are a third party situation looking in, it's kind of like they're looking at you as the Nine of Pentacles. Like you're happily single. You might really just keep yourself up. Like you look good. You look really fucking good. Or you're working on, you already were working on like going with the flow and letting this person deal with what they need to deal with before they come in with you. And for some of you, this is your boyfriend and you discovered a third party situation. I think you already had thoughts of being in the Nine of Cups energy, being independent. You even want something new. You probably even started looking at other guys, looking at other women, whoever. Like you probably got intuitions that your person was seeking attention somewhere else, or have like of other suitors that they're entertaining. You probably went through their phone. And now you in the relationship, you might already be in a relationship and the relationship is toxic as fuck with this moon card, and now you're trying to separate your emotions from this person because you feel like they're not going to change. And if you feel that way, then leave, because I feel like this person does want something new. You might even be looking at this person like you just want it to be friends. You're transforming it into friends, and your partner might not be taking this too well. If you're a feminine and you broke up with a masculine, they're probably not taking it too well. They might be trying to even gaslight you with this Knight of Swords, trying to make you stay, knowing that they have other suitors and they look like this Six of Wands, like very single in other people's eyes, but they always come home to you. Like this masculine comes home to you and acts like basically playing house, but in the streets looking like looking very thirsty is what I just heard. King of Cups. I told you the King of Cups peeked out of me when I was shuffling. So this person is, if this is our masculine you're wondering about, that's in y'all in a third party situation, they're having a wake up call, some type of like alarming situation when it comes to their emotions. Like they discovered they had very, very deep emotions for you, or they need to, like their emotions are taking them over for you. It's like the desire that they have for you is taking them over. We're going to get into the sexual messages, but it's like the desire, like I'm feeling very sexual as I'm talking about this. It's like the desire, because the moon card can be about desires as well. It's taking them over. And we're in a full moon, so it's taking them over. Like this person's probably having a lot of explicit visions of you naked, of you walking around their home naked. This person might even, if you had sex at their home, this person has even like thought they seen you walking around their house naked one time, and probably like went to go turn on the lights. They were so freaked out. They thought that they seen you walk by naked. That's how like they want you so bad in that way. They're just like, they might even be sitting alone in their house and just closing their eyes and thinking about you being naked, like your legs, how your legs look, how your curves look with the lights off. Like they really want you in that way. It's like, I feel like this person wants to shower you with all their emotions. Like they want you to bathe in their emotions. Like if they could cry, I feel like if they could cry tears in the tub and like so you can bathe in it and like wash your body. It's like they feel like you're like a pure sin, like you're sinful, you're so sexy. It's like they want to just, for some of you, they have had visions of washing your body, like very slow and seductive, and they like the way your nipples look when it's wet, like with when they like get hard. Your nipples probably look like they're always hard, and they fucking love this so much. They love this so much that your nipples look so like, I don't want to say pointy, but they look very aroused. Your nipples look aroused. Your nipples just look I don't know. This person might even, I don't know. What else? It's like they're trying to hide their desire for you because you look like you're moving on. Or you already told this person you're moving on, like you're not, or they know you're not waiting on them to close out, because I feel like this is all about closing out a cycle with their third party. Or if you are the girlfriend, you found out they like had desires for somebody else, you probably already told this person like you're moving on, or you just look very independent right now, like you don't need any man. This is for whoever is watching. I don't know what your relationship is right now, but they're just heavily, they could be heavily fixated on you and manifesting you. But I feel like right now the feminine here could be manifesting confusion, but you need to like really be manifesting, trying to manifest what already is. Like if the relationship is a third party situation, manifest the way it already, like you can manifest a relationship with this person, but it's still gonna, like I said, it's still gonna plan out how the divine wants it to. So you can sit there all day long and manifest, but you're only wasting your time. This person's gonna take care of what they need to take care of when they need to take care of it, when the divine feels like. But right now they are going through judgment, but they're still, it's like they're gonna take care of it in their own ways. So if it looks like they're not fitting you into their plans, or they're not, this decision doesn't benefit you in the moment, it's like the masculine is still going to do what they feel like is best for the relationship, even if you feel like in your eyes that they're doing it the wrong way, they're going about it. Even if they are going about it the wrong way, it's still a lesson that needs to be learned for them making the decision to do it the wrong way. They're going to learn from the actions, but that's all about growth. It's gonna make their spirit grow by making these mistakes, by doing these actions. This person keeps, like if you're in a third party situation and you are watching for your boyfriend or girlfriend, this person keeps cheating, then that's a spiritual lesson for you, not a spiritual lesson for them to see. Like I feel like for some of you are watching this to see if like they're ever going to learn from their mistakes, but I know this is going to be like a plot twist for some of you guys, but it's actually a message for you to know your worth and to move on. This person is helping you to move on. If this is your boyfriend and they keep cheating or they whatever, it's for you to move on. And if you are in a third party, for like you are the other woman or whatever, and they're trying to move on from the significant other, they're desiring you. Like this King of Cups is desiring you, and the desires are helping them close out the cycle with this friendship or this relationship that they had with their spouse, that they now have their spouse, or this ex that keeps coming in and out of their life. They want to actually put it into this shit. So that's like, I'm distinguishing because I'm feeling two energies. Two is different energies in this pile. It's a lesson for everybody to learn though in a third party situation. If you are in a third party situation, every body in the third party situation has their own significant lesson that they need to learn so they don't repeat it. Now if you repeat it, then I don't know what to say. Like you must just love being the other woman, or like you love getting cheated on, you love being very, very in this sad mood, like in this discomfort. But if you're watching the video, I highly doubt that. I think this person has made you cry. I think this person has made you doubt yourself. This person has made you feel low, and you don't need to reject those feelings. You need to sit in them and figure out, do I want to let this person keep making me feel this way, or do I want to move on? And hopefully if this person changes, they'll just change. But sometimes we meet new people, and you might be looking at this reading, and then you might start working on yourself and discovering new things about yourself, and you might meet somebody along the way, like another masculine. And you might not be turned off to this person. Life happens like that. People come into your life when you are done fixating on a certain outcome, with the Three of Wands here. I feel like this King of Cups has a tendency to lie a lot. Yeah. And right when I said it, the five of swords came out. This person tends to lie a lot, or could be they like I said, this, if you are feminine and you're leaving this person because this person keeps cheating, this person probably like tries to gaslight you a lot. They think that they're winning, but with the Six of Wands, they think that this is how you keep someone, or they're too insecure to actually just come out with the truth in some sort of way, but they're only backstabbing themselves because they're going to lose you anyways, or it's just going to make their relationship continue to be toxic. And if you move on from this person, I'm pretty sure they're going to manifest somebody toxic again. They're going to be in another toxic relationship. So if you have moved on from this masculine and you see that they already moved on and they're like acting like they got hoes, they are not happy. If they're happy, they like drama. This person could like drama. That's for those of you that's like your boyfriend or like your ex. Something like that. This person might have had a toxic father, or their father taught them these toxic programmed ways. Or you have like a toxic father, and this is why you have like, you probably attract a lot of toxic masculines. They have a lot of toxic emotions. This could be like a water sign that's very manipulative or like passive aggressive. I feel like this masculine doesn't like to hurt feelings. They don't like to hurt your feelings. For some of you, they don't like to hurt your feelings, and this is why they lie. And for some of you, they just lie because they know that they're doing their own thing, but they want you to be in a relationship with them while they do their own thing. This person's can be hella selfish. Get one more card, and then I'm gonna get into some sexual messages. So this person is desiring you. This desire can even make them sad at times, because they know they need to close out a cycle with their ex or whoever is getting in the way, like just outside people. But the Knight of Cups, yeah, this person want, like, if this is somebody that you're waiting on and you know that they're not happy in their relationship and they've told you that they're not happy or whatever, but they keep kind of going back to their ex, they want you to be more patient, but I also feel like they're working on staying solid in their emotions and not telling you one thing and then going back to their spouse when they get scared of this transformation, like of something new with you. They get a little scared. They might even feel like you're not, well, if you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy, they might even feel like they're not worthy of you. They think they're worthy of a wounded feminine energy. Like, I think you're more kind of healed, or you are healing, and this kind of like makes their energy fleet away. You're kind of timid, scared, because they're going down this healing journey as well. They want to go down it with you, but sometimes they feel like, a lot of the times they feel like they're not worthy of you, but they definitely want to be with you no matter what you saw recently. They want to be with you. Now, if this is like somebody cheating, like I said, it's a lesson for you to like know your self-worth and leave when you know it's time to leave. It's not for you to like snoop around and see if they're gonna change and be miserable with this person. It's like a thin line between knowing what you're doing and manipulating somebody, and then for you like actually being confused and not really knowing what you're doing, but you haven't learned from it. It's like a thin line from this person purposely hurting you and knowing what they're doing, to actually they're still growing and they're not, and they're kind of changing, seeing you hurting. Like, seeing you hurting is actually sparking change in this person. But if you've cried in front of this masculine before and they keep doing the same thing, then this is a different lesson for you, and it's for you to like actually like see, why am I so codependent on making this person see that they're hurting me, and they see that you're hurting. They just know that you're gonna stay. And they know that when you leave, if you do leave, you'll come back. So they know the separate, like if you threaten, if you broke up with this person and y'all are on it, hella on and off, they know you're gonna come back. So that's why they like act like they changed and then they go back to the same bullshit. I got the King of Wands and the Star card. I feel like your uterus fits just perfect, like so perfect around their dick when they're having sex with you. This is one of the things that they really love. They love when you cream on their dick. I think for some of you, you're a creamer. This person loves that shit. Some of you, they love looking in your eyes, or they love that you don't really want to look in their eyes. Like you guys probably make contact when you guys are like eye contact when you guys are having sex, and you like kind of like peek at them or you look away. Like you do it in like a very shy, sexy way. They love that. That you don't really like look into the eyes. You kind of like peek to see if they're looking, or maybe when you guys kissed before, it kind of like made you kind of shy, made you really blush. They loved it. This person thinks they want to see your hair tied up, like they want to see your hair in different, they love your hair, they want to see it in different styles. This person could even want to fuck you like standing up like that. Yeah, this person, if they have an empty home, or if when they're alone, when they get some time alone, they picture you naked, walking around naked, to the point where sometimes they think that you're like, they've seen you, like I said. They could even feel like they're going crazy. Then the Nine of Pentacles again. So you're definitely working on separating yourself from this person, or you're just, if you know that this masculine is like ending things with somebody else, you're focused on your money, you're focused on your routine, your care, like everything looks you look even more sexy, you look even more fucking fine. The fact that you're not really paying this masculine no mind, or your work, like you're shifting. I think at first you were kind of worried about where this was going, but I think you was like, fuck it, I'm finna be more selfish with my time, stuff like that. There we go, that third party shit. You just look so into anybody that, like a woman, if you're very into yourself, even if you're like kind of like spying it from time to time, which is it's natural to see what this person is up to, what they're doing. I feel like you're more so of like giving yourself more self-love is so sexy to a masculine. To have that confidence, like real confidence. I'm not talking about the fake confidence where you look good on the outside, but in the inside it's like you're insecure as fuck. I feel like I'm talking about the confidence from the inside out is sexy. It's very fucking sexy to a masculine, a healed masculine anyways. Those distorted, unhealed, toxic masculines will run for your ass. Then we got the Queen of Wands. So you guys are matching energy. You guys are both sexually into each other. Like you guys probably even have dreams. You guys have probably masturbated. Like you masturbated because you missed this masculine, and they've masturbated because they miss you. They really, really miss you. They really, really see hope in this connection, but I feel like you guys are both kind of fixated on an outcome, and you're trying to figure out, like, maybe you're even in a relationship. For some of you, you could have a boyfriend, they could have a girlfriend, and they're worried that if they leave their spouse, you'll end up not leaving your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So they think you'll have them like in that Five of Pentacles energy, and this is probably why they haven't made a move. I feel like you might have to express, there might be a heart-to-heart conversation soon, when you least expect it though. When you're like really busy, maybe like a month from now, when you just least expect it, this person is going to want to have like a heart-to-heart conversation when emotions kind of die down. I don't think it'll be during like the full moon, because like emotions are still very hot and heavy, and I feel like this person might want things to be more calm between you two before you guys have this heart to heart conversation, because they really desire you. A third party situation can be very sticky, can be very painful, but it's a very lifelong lesson that you'll like remember. So they are important. They are karmic as fuck, but they are karmic relationships, and life lessons are very, very fucking important on your journey. And so it can be very painful, but don't reject these painful thoughts, because they could even end up going back to their significant other and staying with their significant other. Even if they're unhappy and you make them more happy, they have free choice, and they might even still stay with their girlfriend, boyfriend, and that's okay. And it's also okay to feel angry towards this person, frustrated, but you have to let it go eventually to move on with your life and to get you, like, you know what I mean? Give yourself closure. So that's what I have for you for this third party situation. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post.